What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 14 of my Total Warhammer 3 Vlad and Isabella Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, Rudolf Skellan, our new Necrarch vampire, has moved from Akendorf and had his debut battle against the vampire coast of Sartosa. He was victorious against somebody the treacherous, I don't remember the name anymore, and is now able to more or less act as his own army. Granted, this is not the final form of the army and is actually closer to what a von Carstein army will look like, but well, we'll need the proper military buildings or otherwise raised dead things to be able to get that going. Actually, before you go to next turn, my friend, you're gonna go here and sackstone my tower. I mean, why not? We're here anyway. And you can reach it in a single go. Oh, you lose doggos if you do this Okay, fine. We'll do this manually, I guess. That's annoying, considering we shouldn't need to fight this. We can't raise doggos. We could just directly raise the doggos instead of bothering with this. Huh. I do wonder now, what if we were to join these doggos into one, healing them up, and then, I guess we'll have to delete, well, let's do that then. That unit will definitely die, but then we'll raise a doggo unit to combat it. We got a Staff of Damnation out of this. Ooh, whoa, that's actually a very solid pickup. You are not going to need it. We will give this to Vlad. It's an area spell that gives a lot of, sack the place. It gives a lot of useful melee attack into a blob. Also, you are now kind of trapped here, which I hadn't really considered, but I suppose you could move through Doc Karaz, sack that, and then move back around to Matorka afterwards, though you are hurt, and unfortunately you can't go into channeling stance. That said, I want you to lose this, and we'll give it to one of our allies. And you've also leveled up, my friend. Let's see what we can get you. How about, let's see, I did want to get Dark Pact. The leadership for attacking is decent. And, well, we do want Pan's Impenetrable Pelt probably maxed out, as well as that Spirit Leech. And try to go to Greater Arcane Conduit. This is a Strigoi, after all. You know, with the Greater Arcane Conduit and the spell mastery that it offers, it may be more worthwhile to spam Spirit Leech on you as well, not just the healing and the summoning and the occasional Purple Sun of Xereus. Alrighty, but then, yeah, you know what, let's get the point into Spirit Leech for now, and we'll probably get 1 point in each one of these, though the raise, actually, you know what, no, I changed my mind. Raise Dead, I want the cooldown reduction. Because obviously it's a frickin' Necrarch. What else would they do? As we saw last time, it'll raise a ton of zombies. Get that Dark Pact as well, there you go. Alrighty, you've got that sacking down. Now, we've got a couple things we want to do before we continue here. First of all, we've been trying to trade Kappelberg and Flensburg, but now it should be possible, because Flensburg and... wait, no, Krugenheim and Flensburg, rather. The thing is, Kappelberg used to be owned by the... I forget the name of the Festus faction, but it used to be owned by Festus, but now they've retaken it, which means this Krugenheim location carries a lot more value. So Krugenheim, where are you? You, for Flensburg, should in theory work now. Yes, because once again, they've got 3 out of 4 territories in this province, so they really want this. We are... I could go for a non-aggression pact, though they'd eventually just end up breaking it. Maybe we don't want a non-aggression pact anymore. Maybe we want to just be able to attack them whenever we damn well please. You know what? Fine. Let's go balance offer, let's just get them, let's just get money. Screw the non-aggression pact. Alrighty, and I just can't remember, has Averland broken their non-aggression with us?
Yes.
Yes, they have. Okay, so we are free to attack them whenever we please as well. They are not allied with anybody either, so you know what, that'll be something for perhaps one of our von Carstein lords to do. We do need to deal with the orcs up here as well. But anyway, in the meantime, we've secured the entirety of the Stirland province, and we get Crypt Keepers here. You know what, keep that for now, go for the corpse pile, we'll delete this later. Keep the growth here as well. Now, while we have that, there's another thing that we could potentially do. And I kind of feel bad about it because it's really sneaky. And I'm just not sure. But you know what? It also feels like something the vampires would do. So Draika, you currently have 3 out of 4 territories in this territory. What we could do is trade Beckhofen to you. Azazel is probably going to attack and destroy or capture Beckhofen next turn, though I suppose Wissenland can do so as well. I don't know if they're at war. But if he does occupy it, we can then take it back immediately with Vlad, but also having reaped the benefit of trading it to you right before it was lost. And you really want this because, once again, you have 3 out of 4. I really got to watch out for that with regards to allies and the AI and just how much it values completing provinces. Then, we don't want the military alliance with you right now. We will probably later. What we do want is Karag Ungor because it has a gold mine. So we will trade the settlement. Where the heck is trade settlement? Oh. We will take Karag Ungor for the gold mine. Too bad you can't get 2 settlements for 1. But I guess you could abuse it too much if that was the case. Trade like half of the AI's settlements. Although you should be able to, it should like have an increase, like considerably. Not a linear increase in cost either. But anyway, I digress. This actually leaves us a decent amount of money we could request in addition to the gold mine, and we could still go for the military access if we wanted to. Wait. What if we don't want Karakungor? 35... Ah, damn. I was hoping we could maybe vassalize Draika as well. You know what? When in the future her armies all die, this is maybe something we'll want to look into, because if we vassalize Draika, we won't have to worry about her declaring random wars on factions, like Mousillon, for example, which is what I'm wary of right now. Well, anyway, for now we'll do this. We're going to trade you the settlement and hopefully get it back right after. Trade settlement, Karagungor, and money. Thank you. There we go. And I assume this will also help our relationship because it's a completed deal. Nice. Now the Karagungor is ours. We obviously want to level it up. And we want to build that gold mine, although it has no defenses, and I'm now just thinking that you might go after it. Yeah, but we can always summon a Necro and just have it defended with a bunch of basic units. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Build up that gold mine immediately. I think we will, however, need to counter that with getting a charnel pit here in Kazid Irkulaz to get the growth so that this place actually levels up fast, as the growth is necessary for higher levels of gold mine. Okie dokie, that works. And we still have a decent amount of cash remaining as well. Vlad, you're gonna stay here in ambush. Hopefully Azazel will take this. I just want to check, are you at war with Azazel? No, you're not, eh? You know what? Maybe I should have asked you to join the war against the Ecstatic Legions. Minus 56. Oh, wait, did I click 2? My bad. Join war against the Ecstatic Legions. Oh, and the Sarl is their vassal. Okay, so that's unlikely. Unfortunately, that might mean these guys then take Beckhofen right after. Actually, no, Vlad is closer. He might be able to grab it anyway. I guess we'll see next turn. Well, let's continue this one in the meantime. Waller, you keep raiding the Bloody Hands because, well, why not? They're going to declare war against us eventually, like all the other Orky factions. And I believe that's it minus one thing. But Tilda, you are about to attack Howling Rock. You are in siege, and I doubt that they're going to attack us in the field because it's a Pyrrhic victory for us even if we do attack. The question is, do we really need to fight this? We could significantly reduce casualties if we do, though. Yeah, you know what, fine. Let's fight this. I think we'll fight this manually real quick, though. Just sending that Mortis engine in together with our elites, and I think we can do this with decent ease without separating our forces too much. And just want the biggest blob of enemies possible. And I believe we fought on this map before, and it's pretty easy to force the enemy to blob up right here, which is ironically where the game wants to start us anyway. Good. In fact, we could separate into 2 separate blobs, one here and one here. Alrighty, come on now. I do think this will work quite well. We're going to sack this place for further money and possibly raise it the turn after that. Let us start deployment now. Yes, don't bother channeling. And then here is where there's good blobification. So, let's say a U2 Graveguard at full HP with the Mortis Engine and the Corpse Cart. Why both? Because this thing doesn't give Vigor Mortis, and on top of that, wait, yeah. You give the Reliquary Corruption damage, the Blasphemous Tome, the Reliquary Binding, and that's it. So no Vigor Mortis, so it is definitely still useful to have the Corpse Cart and eventually trade that up into a regular Necromancer. Everybody else is going to be here. We are going to put the Crypt Cores here as well behind the Graveguard rather. You know what, maybe we just set the entire blob here. Like so. And some Karen Knights in there as well. Now, you know what? The Karen Knights are more glass cannon than they used to be now. Let's set up our ghouls over on this side. And do we need the knights anywhere else? You know what? Maybe we can force them to travel with the ghouls. All the stalking. Wait, you're not stalking. And the Chillgeists aren't either, eh? You know what? Stay here and then just run over there manually afterwards. I think that'll work better. You guys can be group 2. You guys can be group 1. We can follow up with skeletons if we need to, but we may very well not need to. And just in case, we'll move you and you here to maybe hit the enemy on the side from that direction. We'll see if that is even necessary. Start battle. You guys, group 2, lock up and start heading towards those gobos. And oh, you're not on your health steed. That's okay. Not gonna matter. Force them all to blob up. Now, ghouls. Yeah, you should be okay here, so what I want you to do is run towards that capture point. Let's see how many things you can capture. Let's also speed this up, because it's going to take a while for our units to get to the enemy. Actually, Batilda, you can actually join the fight as well. I'm not really wary of you getting killed easily. And you guys run around this way. Maybe going after their ranged units, and bats, get ready to hit that tower. Oh, that's not a bad position for a tower. Or maybe it is, because it probably can't fire down into this, which is exactly why you would want a tower up here, to fire into this. Who designed the tower placement? I want names, damn it. Alrighty, you guys, move in. You could probably kill that goblin unit if you wanted to, but just leave it alone. Give it a second and then move you in as well, and give it a second and then move you in as well afterwards. Alrighty, looks good to me. Our units have engaged with the Mortis Engine leading the way, as it should. And we can start by summoning some zombies ahead of us to take the damage there, and I'm sure everybody will be fine in terms of healing. More blob units move in, and while the archers aren't focused on us, go after those towers. Lovely. Alright, just keep the Mortis Engine out front so it can be using that damaging ability. You gotta love those Mortis Engine effects, they're disgustingly good. And more enemies are coming. Not really enough for a Penumbral Pendulum, though. No, summon more zombies. Why not? Hopefully with sufficient units on the field, the AI will... Oh. The gobos here have spotted us. Okie dokie, fine. You go here, you go here. Either they charge us, or they don't. But you can still cap this, as there aren't any enemies over there. We're still at full health, though, so we're good here. And are we looking good for Penumbral Pendulum yet? Could wait for a few more, especially those units, for example. You guys, bats, how's that tower looking? Nearly ready. Knights, get ready to move in on those ranged units, and yeah, you know what? Maybe it's time for Penumbral Pendulum. Let's do that. Overcast, probably not actually necessary, but do it anyway. Especially before our elites move in. There we go, there's the pendulum. There we go, that one went a little bit less than ideal. How's the Mortis Engine? You can get a heal. Everybody else is okay, I think. Yeah, just keep fighting. Mortis Engine, keep staying in the front. Oh, you're being focused by enemy range. That's fine, enemy range is about to get focused themselves. You guys, there's a tower out there, but I think I'd rather you go after these 2 units of archers, or arrow boys. Looks like the gobos don't want anything to do with us. Well, that's great for us. You know what? You're gonna move around. Hit them in the back. If that's the way they want it, that's the way they'll get it, wink. Bats moving in, and fast movers moving in as well. As I said, this is going to be a pretty trivial battle. Especially now that we have the Mortis Engine, it just powers up your army so much. You want to summon another set of zombies behind these units, though? There we go. Bats, how you doing? Running after that, having a little bit of a difficult time, and looks like the gobos are moving away from the ghouls. Okie dokie, looks like these ghouls have captured, move on to the next territory. And there's another set of gobos out there. We'll see how they deal with that. Geists and Knights, head to those archers. See if you can hit them before they run behind the walls. And you know what? Let's send you two skeletons up this way. And you two skeletons to follow in. Alright, how we doing out here? Anybody need a heal? Get your heals here. No, it doesn't look like it. Everybody's fine. You know what? The bats are actually starting to take damage. Well, let's move you away. The other ones are fine, though. Run, little batties, and Batilda, give him a heal. Alright, how we doing?
We are immortal.
Nah, they're gonna go behind their barrier. Alright, just chase down units that were running then. And Corpse Cart, you need to be in there. How we doing back here? Looks good to me. And, oh, these cabos moved around. Alrighty, you guys hit them directly. You guys get ready to attack them, and you know what? Screw it. All of you, kill that. Bats, move. And why did the sounds of combat stop? Alright, move away, move away. Alright, you guys go after those, and blob work is nearly complete. I'm actually surprised that the battle is not yet ended, but I'm sure it will shortly. Ghouls, you need to hurry up and help your ghoulish little friends. Actually, you're so far away that you don't even need to bother. Probably could just move you to the center of the map now that I think about it. And go kill that, and ooh, hello, is that an orc boys unit? Yes, indeed it is. We need to debuff it. Let's go for the enfeebling foe, get Bathilda moving forward as well. And you guys go for that gate. Looks like we're good here. You guys go for that gate. And bats, you hit that one unit of air, boys, and get a nice heal from Batilda. How we doing out here? Ghouls should have taken care of the gobos quite quickly. You are good there. Not to worry. We'll find a cinematic battle from an actual proper battle. This is just not, it's not worth the effort. All right, and summon some zombies. Let's say here. Help it out. Mortis Engine will be in to help soon as well. Ooh, we need to send a unit to chase this stuff. Nah, whatever. Even if it comes back, it won't matter. And is that barrier nearly done? Not yet, but we got more units moving in to take it out. Bats have taken care of that unit of air boys. Ghouls have taken care of that unit of gobos. Start moving into the center of the enemy city. And in fact, go this way. You're capping. And one of you, let's say the weaker unit, chase after. Oh, it's shattered. It doesn't even need to be chased. Beautiful. Barrier is down. Kill archers. Other barrier is also down. Don't move this way, but move this way. Alright, bats, do you need anybody to... Do you need to chase anybody? Is there anybody for you to chase? I think they only really have their heroes left. Alrighty, well, everybody but the bats move in and just go for their heroes. And I think we just speed this up, because the battle's really over. Oh, hello. One unit. Stay there. And, bats, I got somebody for you to attack. Isn't that nice? You guys are probably bored. Hey, a set of gobos. You. Ghouls, attack them. You ghouls, get ready to hit them in the side. Ah, damn. Didn't work. That's okay. They're just gobos anyway. And you have captured this. Move to the next location. Beasters are fighting. Surround and kill those gobos. Lovely. Alright, you don't need a full heal. These guys are shattered and the battle's over. Do we need a heal on anybody? You know, if we sack this, we may. Let's move you and you right here. Let's move the Karen rates here, and let's move you. You're the only units that got hurt. And I guess the bats did too. Bats, come here. And speed it up to max. I'm just going to give them a quick invocation of Nehek to raise dead. Get those combatants up and running. Looks like none of our big boys died. And, okay, those ghouls are going to take too long to get here. Let's have a bat unit in instead. Like so. Alrighty, bats are up in number. Swap out those bats to another unit. And, in fact, does anybody still need raised dead? You're at your cap, actually. You know what? You can heal yourself with a healing potion and another invocation. Actually, these ghouls... Wait. Nah, they're all at the cap. Damn. Okay, fine. One more time, and the battle. 47, 49, 50, and 53. Good. That's as many as you're gonna get with a cap. Like I said, super easy battle. I would have auto-resolved it if it wasn't for the fact that, well, we need to stay here and aren't going to be able to raise units, as in we're not going to be able to heal up. Mortis Engine, 543 kills. Yeah, like I was saying, Mortis Engine's disgusting, especially against chaff like this. I remember in SFO, in the Throg campaign, there were these bile trolls that had a similar sort of damaging aura around them. They were just disgusting. So freaking useful. And we will sack the place. And I guess next turn we will raise the place. Oh, did we just get relationship with the Lamian Sisterhood? Whoops. Considering they just broke their agreement with us, but they still have non-aggression. They just broke military access. Huh. So we could tell them to stop trespassing in our territory if we really want to, I guess. You. I'm almost tempted to now occupy it, but you know what? No, I still like my idea about creating a ruin barrier. There are Skaven here and other factions that would probably rather declare war on us. You are going to go into channeling stance. Oh, and you can heal a little bit. Nice. Not to full, mind you. It looks like it'll take 2 turns for these skeleton spears, but otherwise looking pretty nice. You have Queen Bee. I do probably want to get you Dark Pact, but let's just double check that there isn't anything more valuable. We do want to get Wind of Death ASAP, because it's just plain better than Penumbral Pendulum. Enfeebling Foe, Raised Dead. Yeah, but we still probably want to level up Penumbral and Pendulum nonetheless. Oh, wait, we have definitely Vigor for you. Should we just move towards Seduction? It's a decent area, Hex. Duration was pretty long at 41 seconds at that, and it's not like the Enfeebling Foe can have a area effect, so we can't combine the two. As in, one doesn't do the same thing that the other does, is what I mean. Oh wow, Lightning Reflexes, damage plus 20, damage resistance plus 20, and Transfix, further damage resistance, but also the Discouraged ability. Well, obviously the one replaces the other, but yeah, looking pretty nice. You know what? Let's get Seduction. I like the area Hex, and then we'll keep moving towards Wind of Death afterwards. Alrighty, and then you, my friend, have leveled up as well. Let's get you hard to hit. You don't need training, because this is the Undead, and we're good there. Now, I believe that's all the moves we need to make with our armies. Let's check out the buildings, since now we have a decent amount of cash to spend at 27k. There were certainly a few things that we wanted to build. Wurtbad, you now have 2 territories that want to grow, so you know what? Despite the expense, we will probably upgrade those, but next turn after we reduce their cost via Foster Terror. Alrighty, then, Eastern Border Princes. We do want to get that Gibbet upgraded immediately. Matorka, hope you don't die to... You know what, I don't like how Belagar is trespassing. I'm not going to spend money on this in case he attacks us next turn. But if he doesn't, then we'll repair it and stuff. Would be unfortunate to waste money. Next up, Northern World's Edge Mountains, Khazid Kolaz. You could use walls, but I think you're far enough away that the only one who's going to attack you are orcs, and you'd only need the walls if Grimgor declares war on us, so we're fine. Solend. You could use a little bit more growth via the Lich Yard, I suppose. And the skeletal walls could be good here, but I think we can pass on that in favor of economy for now. Grompeak is able to level up, but considering it's a dwarven location or a mountain location, it's extremely expensive. Karakadrin is actually in the same situation, but we do probably want to get these watchtowers. We have one in the Fallen Kingdom. Fallen King Mountain, rather, Fallen Kingdom. The Thildus Triumph is kind of far away from anything. You know what? I think we can not invest in that for now. We have better investments to make. Carrick Dromar and Oakenhammer are easier picks, for example. Let's go for Carrick Dromar because it is the most in danger of getting attacked by orcs or dwarfs. And then Northern Sylvania, Castle Drakenhof. Also, I did say that we want Castle Templehof to be the more military province, as Northern Sylvania is much less a cash cow than Southern. So let us build, let's say, the mausoleum here. It's cheap after all, but I don't want to spend any more money right now here because we aren't raising debt. Also, we might as well get these animated wine press buildings, and I thought I was planning to delete this Balefire Brazier here, but then apparently I forgot. Or I did, and I might have accidentally cancelled it. Whoops. My bad on that one. All good, it's not like it changes anything. We'll save the rest of our cash because we will need it for other purposes. Let's skip the rest of this damaged building. That's Matorka, and let's end the turn. Let's see if Belagar wants to attack us. Otherwise, why is he trespassing? He is at war with the Bloody Hands, but it looks like he's heading towards us and not to them. Alright, Clan Angren, still in our territory, still trespassing. That doesn't really answer our question, damn it. Alrighty, and I should have kept the camera on Azazel to see if he'd take Beckhofen, and indeed he did destroy it. You, Clan Ferric. Want to declare war on us. Is that the Skaven that are here? Well, you can fight the War Grove of Woe in the meantime. Because we're once again creating that ruin barrier, though it will probably get settled by Skaven. Ambusher discovered Todd. Fort Oberstyre receives a plague. Yeah, we're getting really plagued up everywhere. Nurgle corruption is getting kind of annoying. Do we have a commandment that makes plagues go away? We do not. We basically have to rely on them to either run their course or to... or possibly instead to use something... Wait, Festus's Ague. Oh, that causes attrition, doesn't it? Or does it? It just says vampire territory attrition. Maybe not. Hard to say. I'm a little bit worried about the Ague, though. Ah, Castle Drakenhof, you're gonna be ready to build those forbidden libraries and those crypts. In the meantime, you can also start building those. We'll probably get some vampires up and running. Not now, but eventually. Okie dokie, you are still raiding. The Bloody Hands have not decided to declare war as yet. You're gonna go into channeling stance and move toward Doc Karaz. Oh, you can't actually get the heals here, can you? Can't really move that far. If we march stance, can we sail out of Stone Mine Tower? We might be able to, if we do it in a different way slightly. As in, if we don't go after Doc Karaz and sack it, but instead... Ooh, wow. Akrenda's worth quite a bit, but we need a better force to take that out, most likely. I want to return to Matorkor, or possibly to Akendorf. Or we could just risk it, move to Doc Karaz, and then try to go through Barak Var. It would return us to our own territory. I'm just very concerned about what the heck Belagar is doing. Yeah, you know what, let's... Wait, if we take this... Why are you not able to move so much? Something weird is going on here. Oh well, alright, we're gonna risk Doc Karaz then, I don't like it. Let's do this and let's hope that there isn't a full stack, though they did try to hit Rudolph while he was in March stance before, and I'm sure that he could deal with it again. I forgot to re-raise those direwolves, but we can still re-raise them here, so that fixes that situation. And yeah, we've got a long ways to go. I just want to avoid Belagar. I'm almost tempted to take over Doc Karaz just to heal there, but we'll see. Anyway, Vlad, do you have your cinematic battle available against Azazel? Really depends how far he moves. The problem is that he might try to run away this way around this, and then we'd have to walk around it, which would prevent us from running. I wonder, would it be better to hit him from this direction instead of this one, like the game is trying to get us to do? Because I'm 90% sure he's going to try to run away. Also, are you moving towards... Yeah, you are moving towards Kirkungor. Okay, fine. That's fine. As planned, we are going to summon our Necro, or... is it time to get our von Carstein up and running? Doesn't necessarily have to be this one. 280 at 1450... I'm hoping for a better von Carstein. I'm not... Well, I guess we could do Dark Majesty. Alright, fine, do this. And then you are going to raise some dead. Specifically, 3 zombies, and what are the defenses like here? Pretty garbage. No. What? Let's raise some Skelly boys as well. Let's say 2 Skelly spears, and... I think that's sufficient. I don't want to waste too much money on this. Especially as this army's gonna... go south. Now, you have that Sylvanian Marksman upgrade, which is what we want, as well as the Benevolent Overlord Guardian ability. Affects units if unit is a Lord or Hero, so it would work on additional Necromancers. Then you have construction cost reduction for Forest Chain, upkeep reduction for Fellbats. Fellbats are free for you. No, they're not. 91. That seems fairly... Oh, wait, it's not... We need to actually upgrade this at rank 10. Never mind. I got so excited. Direwolves, Brooding Horrors, upkeep for Vargeist. Oh, that's a considerable reduction. That's interesting. Even Isabella doesn't have anything like that. Damn. Alright, well, von Carsteins are kind of interesting. Alrighty, well, we'll stay like this. This should be sufficient to hold against this pathetic little army. I doubt that they could take out Karakungor. We'll also try to trade for Karakaraziak later on. Alright, Vlad, I'm going to try to send you out this way, and I'm going to hope that this works. Can't guarantee that it will, but try it.
Sleep is for the living.
Alright, come on, Azazel. Not even gonna bother leveling, and he will fight. Nice. I was not expecting that he'd fight, but I'm pretty happy with that. Let us fight this cinematically.
It is done!
Well, it's not yet done, but it will be shortly, and this is going to be the debut battle of the Claw of Nagash, and once again we are facing off against Azazel's army. And the funny thing is about this is we've essentially used him with our sneaky little vampiric tactic of trading of Beckhoffen territory. He's taken it, now we not only get to destroy him, but we also get to retake the territory. And very nice. Once again, just like last time we fought Azazel, we're going to send Emmanuel to fight him in a nice little aerial duel. Since it worked out so well last time, while the rest of our army moves forward as a more or less a blob. Oh, I would like to see some more of Azazel's animations, as I haven't seen a lot of them as yet. In addition, let's just take a look at what's going on here. We've essentially separated our armies into two discrete but relatively small blobs, with the Mortis Engine and a Corpse Guard leading one, and a Corpse Guard leading the other one, essentially just to power up our infantry blobs. Obviously, the Mortis Engine wants to be as deep into the enemy formations as possible to use that lovely area effect damage effect, and I'm not really worried about anything here. Otherwise, we've obviously got our additional Vargeists, our Direwolves, our Dire Pack, and our Blood Knights and Black Coach on the sides, killing enemy Warhounds and enemy Chariots as well. And we've also got the Devils of Schwarzhofen, who are going to hit Azazel in the back once they're ready to go, which is right now. Wait, what? How did one of them just die? Wait, did we get hit with a Pavane of Snow? Helm of Discord. Oh, they must have got knocked out of the sky by the Marauder Horseman range. Okay, well, good job to them. Kind of surprising, but good job to them. Alright, well, here we go. Emmanuel versus Azazel yet again, and I do expect that he will fall, especially as we do have Master Beguilements coming in from Vlad and from Isabella. He's already close to half HP, and Emmanuel is completely unharmed. Otherwise, let's get to the actual battle. We've seen him die before, and I don't think we need to see him just get ripped apart again. Oh, we got some Graveguard facing off against some Daemonettes and some Spawn of Slaanesh here. Emmanuel popping a Penumbral Pendulum through the enemy line, all while dueling the enemy lord. And the Claw of Nagash working it as well. There we go. This enemy army really doesn't stand much of a chance. I bet Azazel's looking the worse for wear. In fact, he has just fallen out of the sky already. There he goes. Ooh, I like the way he falls. There we go. I like how that effect stayed up until he hit the ground. Nice, well done once again, Emmanuel, and since you are done with that, you can move down and drop upon those Daemonettes and those Spawn. Help out these Graveguard, which have been holding the line so well, and get a Pit of Shades going right into the blob of Daemonettes, which basically instantly kills them, and I would hope badly damages the Mirror Guard. In fact, I think all of that together with the spell and the death of Azazel basically brings the battle to an almost instantaneous close. Glorious. Looks like Emmanuel was the hero of this one. It would have been nice if Azazel would actually land and fight Vlad, but let's face it, if he can't fight Emmanuel, there's really no way that he could even come close to harming Vlad. Not at his current level. Alrighty, I guess while we chase down all the enemy foes, we can watch the Spawn of Slaanesh here get attacked. Didn't see the Claw of Nagash working too much in this particular battle, in the sense that we didn't get to watch it too much, though I imagine that it's probably got quite a bit of kills. 62. 16k damage, though. I'm just gonna watch these guys get overrun. Obviously, the battle is not over until the Unbreakable Spawn have, well, been completely destroyed. And another one brought down by the Claw, and a few more to go. And yeah, it's soon going to be time to start moving Vlad into his Death Star sort of build, which means a few more Vargeists, a couple, maybe one at least Terrorgeist, a couple Vargulfs in here. The Graveguard aren't really necessary. Really, if there is some stuff that we'd like to raise, and we need a good place to raise them from, like where Batilda is, I'm very tempted to just ferry over the stuff he needs. But anyway, that looks to be it. We're gonna get a few Invocation of the Hex going just to raise those forces that otherwise were a little bit beat up, but barely any damage, I think. Our losses are pretty minimal, and our allied troop count goes up. After this, we will probably have very close to no losses at all. I feel bad for this faction, and the last of the Mirror Guard here being brought down by the Blood Knights, very nice. Wouldn't make sense for the Blood Knights to hunt down the most elite of the enemy troops, after all. There we are, very much a decisive victory. There we go. I feel kind of bad for Azazel. He just keeps getting ripped apart by Vlad's army with pretty great ease, I gotta say. Plus, Emmanuel keeps assassinating him, and I guess she's the duelist in the family, or at least the aerial duelist, because these two don't have mounts. So yeah, that's working out. We are going to, I guess no need to heal up. Let's return the captives and keep growing our nest egg for further economic upgrades. We will... well, we need to chase down this army, won't we? Yeah, a little bit. Though the question is, do we actually bother chasing him down, or do we just try... oh, we can't even reach him anyway. That's such a pathetic army, it won't matter. Ally mission successful. Army receives Plague. Festus's Buboes. Though that doesn't appear to do too much to us, though it is annoying. Battle healing cap minus 50%. Oh, how dare you, Festus. We needed that. That's interesting. It's like a anti-vampire plague. And hello, another Black Periapt. Now that's a nice pickup. Though now I'm thinking, well, A, we need another vampire in here. B, we want to try to get that Staff of Damnation used. Damn, that was lucky. That was lucky. But yeah, let's get Beckhoffen back again. Colonize. And yeah, I know we're hurt, but I mean, who's going to attack us here? You, Eben? It's not gonna happen, and even if it does, you will die trying. The vampires are still at full HP, and they can kill your entire army by themselves. Alrighty, well, that looks good to me. Probably should have tried to assassinate somebody else before moving on. Yeah, your chance to kill him is now quite low, isn't it? 53 and 11, and 59 and 3. And even though you're level 6, man, you're really reliant on that Queen Bee trait. Wait, what about these guys? 59 and 3. And 56 and 3. 41%, eh? 56 and 3, oh, it's identical to you. Another fail. Okay, you know what? We need to switch targets because you apparently can't kill that guy. Although, with the extra 5%, who the heck knows? Alrighty, well, that works. Savan. You. Oh, hello. And these guys have an actual stack building. That's nice. That's real nice. You are going to destroy Howling Rock. Auto-resolve it, please. Leave it a ruin. Ah, we could have fought and gotten 0 casualties. Damn you, auto-resolve. Raise it. And there we go. And faction destroyed Bone Rattlers, and we are apparently going to move into this territory for whatever reason. Okay, well, I guess it is closer to this place, so can't complain too much about it. Although, there might have been potential for raising some good stuff there, though there is here as well. For example, if we want 2 more Mortis engines. Although this army is pretty strong as it currently is, and we may want to hold off on that. Though that said, our von Carstein is up. And while he doesn't necessarily need to stay here, he could go down and grab some nice raised dead. And then move down to here, though he's going to be costly for a while. I'll have to think about that. As in, what's the best way of using him? We also do probably want to get him down to Averland, as we will be having him take over Empire territories. Anyway, Waller, you just keep doing what you're doing, which is raiding these guys, though they will continuously be pissed at us for doing so. Telig, you need to steal tech. Steal it from these damn plaguey dudes. I still don't remember the name of the faction. Hey, success, there you go, and you got a corpse cart. And you're gonna lose that corpse cart now. Alright. Next up, any more Necros to get some tech stealing? You have 2 turns. Let's try to assassinate you. 45 and 5, 50-50. Try it. Hey, there you go. 3rd Blood Kiss up and running. Very nice, Smalsar. Very nice. And Savan, you cannot assassinate anybody, but what you can do is block an army. And that success will get you another level, which will increase your levels further and hopefully increase your assassinate capabilities as we go on. Good job. Alrighty, and that looks good to me. We're about to end the turn, though we're nearly out of time once again. Let's just level up Bekoffen again. And we could, if we wanted to, trade it back to Draika again, I'm willing to bet. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, it's worth 24.8 again, and we could get another 7,000 gold, so we could repeat that many times, although that would feel a little bit cheap. Oh, but I do once again feel like it is something sneaky and something vampires would definitely engage in, at least doing it once, though I'm not going to abuse the concept, just because the AI is too stupid to realize what's being done. Anyway, let's build whatever buildings we might need for potential increase to income, but leave the rest, and yeah, I know that we... Ooh, hello. Yes, Oakenhammer. And Karak-Kadrin, I am still going to pass on you. And you know what? Maybe we upgrade that Lich Yard now, because we need the growth rate. And Batilda's Triumph, 4.8k is a little bit steep. We might want to get another Necromancer on the field, though. This might be a decent time to do it, to stick around Vlad. Or, since we have Queen Bee with Batilda as well, we can get a Necromancer following her around, too. Although, we can't build one nearby, can we? Alright, we just need to make use of that Queen Bee trait, so I guess we'll build a Necromancer here. Or no. What's the nearest Necromancer potential location? Can we build one here? No. Karkrasiak is not ours. Karak-Kadrin we probably can, but... I guess the closest is going to be Schwarzhofen, which is quite far. Wait, can we build one here? No, damn. Ackendorf? No, ooh, actually, Ackendorf, yes on the money-making, though. And no on the Necromancer, because we can't. We could do Kerdromar. I guess we just do Schwarzhofen. Huh, miscast base chance -10 for all spellcasters in the local region. That would actually be quite useful, and you might actually be useful as a Necromancer in an army, now that I look at it. You know what? I'm going to send you to join an actual army, though I'm not entirely sure which. We could put one in Vlad's army, rather, to replace his, to replace one of his corpse cards. He no longer needs 2, just the 1 would be sufficient, as he's more of a Death Star build. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna summon this, but I think I'm gonna send you to Vlad. And then next turn, we'll see what we get. We might summon another one for more tech thieving. Anyway, you are going up north, and I do believe, unfortunately, we're pretty much out of time. I think I'm going to call it here. There's some more admin work to do, but I think I'll take care of it between the episodes, as in I'll see what else needs to be built and take care of it so that we can come back and end the turn. Next time, I will try to send Vlad north. There's probably a few more territories to take. Maybe we'll want to just take Prague, since it's so close to Kislev on this map, and then defend against the north with these two, although it'll take a while for Kislev to grow in its current state. We may also want to get some more assassins up and running, as there are lots of agents here and potential for blood kisses. There's also Fort Jakova, but I'm willing to bet if we raise some more temp dead, we could just take it with Peter von Carstein, as the garrison here would be pretty trash, as long as we can take out Gotrek, which we'll have to see. Plus whatever's going to happen with Rudolph and with Belgar Ironhammer. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more Vlad and Izzy. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. Bathilda's going to keep attacking orcs. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.